Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of the Sorghum Project, where I promised I would bring you a project update sometime through the process. And as you can see behind me, the stand of sorghum is doing quite well. I'm reasonably pleased with the way things have progressed so far. As you can also probably see, there's a good bit of weeds growing in amongst the sorghum there. It had been my intention to try to cultivate that out, but unfortunately, my day job got in the way, and I had to travel away from home for a couple days. And when I came back to a jungle, and so it was a little bit overwhelming. I don't believe the weed growth has impacted the growth of the sorghum all that much, um, as you can kind of see. So it looks pretty healthy. It looks like it's doing quite well, and so I'm happy with the way things are. Um, there are some areas of the plot where some of the sorghum didn't grow quite as high as what you can see behind me, and that may be due to the weeds, and it also may be due to the nutrient quality of the soil. We haven't used this plot of ground for growing anything for quite a while, and so it may be a little bit nutrient deficient in that area, which can obviously impact the growth of anything you plant in it. Overall, though, I think we got a really good stand of sorghum, and I think it's going to make a very nice product in the end. So where we are in terms of the development of the project, we're getting kind of close to when it's going to be time to harvest. And you can tell that by the seeds that are on the top. And I'll kind of hold it close to the camera there. And as you can see, the seeds are mostly a sort of creamy white color. There's a little bit of a brown, reddish tint on the very end of the seeds. And eventually, when this is fully mature, the seeds will be sort of a dark oaky kind of color, and that's when you know it's really reached its full maturity stage. In a lot of the literature that I've been reading from various extension agencies, there's also something referred to as dough, and there's soft dough and hard dough. And hard dough is when the sorghum is fully mature, and soft dough is actually the stage right before that, and it's actually during the soft dough stage when we actually will harvest the sorghum, and at that point. Now, I'll be kind of honest with you, I don't entirely understand what is meant by dough, but I think it has something to do with the texture of the seed whenever you crush it between your fingers, I think. But it seems kind of hard to me, even though I know it's not ready yet. But I intend to keep coming back out here on a regular basis to check on things, and eventually I feel like I'll learn what this is meant by dough. But yeah, I'm getting really excited about how this thing is developing, and so I hope that you all will stick around for the next episode where we actually will make the sorghum into syrup. The process to get this into a syrup goes like this. So we will come along here, and we're going to strip the leaves off the stalks. We'll cut the seeds right off the head, and then the final thing that we're going to do is actually cut it off at the ground, and then we'll bundle a bunch of it together into these ricks where it'll stand for about 3 to 5 days here in the plot. And the reason you let it stand for 3 to 5 days, as I understand it, is to help create a better product whenever you're cooking the syrup. It apparently will reduce the probability of crystallization whenever you are cooking it, and you just end up with a much nicer product at the end. And so that's probably what we're going to end up doing. I do intend to shoot a little video of us cutting this down and kind of going through that process, and so you'll be able to see that as well. And then my plan is for this video series is to show some video of us actually running this through the mill, and then also the cooking process too, so that you can get a full view of every step of the way. So that's the upcoming video. So I do hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope you stick around for the next video, which is really where the climax of all this is moving towards. So I do hope you stick around for that. But if you did like this video, please like it, share it with anybody that you feel may be interested. And if you really like what I'm doing, you can also hit the subscribe button too. So thank you very much for watching.